right, so we're live on YouTube. Joe, we're going to talk a minute while I get the message out.
Alrighty. Yay, gotta love Facebook every once in a while.
Yeah. All right,
sometimes it works.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And this is interesting because it's all of them.
Yeah, it's not one Facebook word.
Yeah.
It's just like, nope, not today, Satan, not today.
You know, I wish he would fucking do something. You know,
Well, you're sending out a post, right? Let me just go ahead and see if I can bring him back in.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to send out a post on multiple posts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get our Facebookies in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this has been such an interesting day.
I know, right?
Yep.
Oh, we got one Facebook in.
Yay! Gotta love StreamYard when it's just being StreamYard.
I know, right? Well, I don't think it's StreamYard's fault. I think Facebook, it's always right here at the end of the month that it gets so cranky.
Well, I think they start making changes at the end of the month.
Well, yeah, I just don't think they like the 1 month schedule out.
You're right.
Like,
and this is why, you know, I'm going to move to only scheduling once. Like, I'm going to sit down every Saturday, and schedule every damn thing for that week. And everyone's just going to have to hold their cookies until that Saturday.
Just chill, y'all. Just chill. Have some milk with your cookies.
Yeah.
And chill.
Because I'd say horses, but, you know, I really don't want a horse in my house.
Hey, we got all this Facebook's up. So if you're just joining, just seeing us on Facebook, hi.
How are you?
How's it going? What you doing?
What you drinking?
What you drinking? What was your win for the week? Oh.
And we're in the wrong one here.
Rocking our normal espresso. Well, it's semi-espresso. It's a mocha pot espresso.
Right.
With chocolate skinny girl or mocha skinny girl, excuse me.
Right.
It's chocolate. It's chocolate. It's chocolate. And half and half.
So what was your win while I'm fighting to get like Patreon to like get over it?
Well, I'm gonna go with, considering the client has not called me back, I successfully did my first liquid cooled computer.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a fun client visit. I'm gonna check in with them tomorrow and make sure, but I'm assuming, since I did not get a screaming call or call in tears, because dude bought some expensive components, and I would cry personally at this point, because it's some really nice components, things that make you drool. But no, he went on a rabbit hole of like, well, I need to upgrade my video card. Well, I should get more RAM while I'm at it. And he ended up ordering all the parts, components, and pieces to build his own custom system before this was all done and over with. And everything came in, and he started on it. And like a lot of people with custom builds, he got a little overwhelmed. Like, all this sounded good. Like, he got a lot of YouTube confidence. And then when he's sitting with it spread out in front of him, like many, there was that moment of I think I shouldn't have.
Right.
I think I need help. So I got that phone call and got to go help them yesterday, and it was awesome. So I'm calling it my win, because I started that phone conversation going, I can't help you. Like, I flat said, I don't think I can help you. You know, like, I can plug up normal components, like that part's fine, but I'm like, I have not worked on liquid cool ever. And I was like, I don't want my first one to be a client. Like, I'd rather do that personally.
All right.
And he was like, no. Like, I understand. If you can just help me. And I'm okay. So we did. We worked together, and I think we got it all together.
Cool.
Like, it was interesting. Side note, be very careful about while watching videos and getting inspired with YouTube confidence. Because this YouTuber actually was, like, I think, hawking product, or at least, leaking product.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a few things that YouTuber forgot to mention.
Well, didn't you say like he bought a kit?
Yes. Well, because the YouTuber had linked to, because this was a Corsair setup.
Right.
And so this is all supposed to be kit components, and you can do it one of two ways. And well, okay, the thing is, and it's a little bit technical, but coming out, like your initial outlet of the, excuse me, of the water pump. Yeah, someone forgot to mention that you needed a T-junction that Corsair does not sell. And takes a little effort to find. But like, Corsair sells everything else,
right,
but the T-junction.
Right.
And like, it was a moment we were sitting there, and it's like, this isn't. Because I was sitting there and I was flat at, this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, when you go to drain this, I'm just picturing the fluid coming out in two directions the second you disconnect this connection. And I'm like, you are never going to be able to drain it. You're supposed to drain it and change the fluid every 6 to 12 months.
Really?
Yes.
What type of fluid?
It is a glycol base. I never can remember specifically. I keep wanting to say propylene glycol, but I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right, because the last time I checked, propylene glycol isn't legal.
No, it is.
Are you sure?
Sure. It might be propylene ethyl glycol. Oh, there it is. The performance coolant. I think this is the one. Come on, Corsair. Don't take a nap. All right, so we've broken Corsair. No, here we. Let's see exactly. Well, that's all cute. Huh. Thank you, Corsair, for all your interesting non-detail there. It is coolant.
Yeah, because I believe that is the elixir to kill husbands with.
Propylene glycol?
Yeah.
I know it's like one step different than like RV line, like the end of year, like when you go to flush the system and store it. Oh. It's either ethylene glycol or propylene glycol.
Okay.
And you really can buy whole, like, gallon jugs of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, no, you don't want to eat it. Like, that's dangerous. At least I think it is.
Just saying, if anyone starts foaming at the mouth and can't get enough liquid in them, I'm going to be asking you exactly what you've done to them.
Well, come on. I'm sitting over here with 99% industrial alcohol for component.
Again, I'm not worried about that. The worst you're going to do is kill the interior bacteria.
The worst I'm going to do is light a cigarette one day and kaboom.
No, Lord,
Burn
no.
the whole house down.
No, you won't.
I'm just saying, the fire starts in my office, I run.
Well, just remember, I'm from Generation X. We smoked cigarettes, talked on the cell phone, and pumped gas at the same time. And lived.
Oh, there is some. Yeah. Well, but it's generally safe.
Uh-huh. I believe it's a quarter of a cup.
Oh. Apparently, it's good for skin hydration, resolve your skin dryness and dull appearance.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, but no, it was either the propylene or the ethylene glycol.
Yeah.
Probably ethylene.
Okay.
Like, because I'm assuming since they sell it for like $20 in a little bottle,
Mm-hmm.
from Corsair.
Of course. But anyway, good win. Mine was I survived. No one died.
I survived. Survivorship.
Yes, survivorship is my win this week. Yes. All right, so let's take a look at the weekly overview. Now, we are going to talk some metaphysical theory this show. So, Joe, prepare your donuts.
Oh, goody. Filled and glazed. Filled and.
So, let's check and see how this week's going to be. Ooh, new money. We like new money.
So that's Ace of Pentacles. That's. Sorry, the lights hit weird.
Yep. Ace of Pentacles. King of Swords, meaning hard decisions by midweek. Reminding yourself not to take on too much. And being careful that you're not stealing from yourself. So overall, this week is going to be a lot of financial opportunities, but you're going to have to make sure you meet your regulations so that you do not lose focus on yourself.
They're going to have to watch out for what?
Taking on too much. Like, example, my bedtime is 1 a.m. Stealing for myself is going to bed at 2:30.
Okay.
Okay. There's that. That's the weekly overview. I'm going to be working on just my weekly page. I think I'm going to do simple decorations in my week page and my daily pages. I think I'll do that. This is what the schedule looks like this week. I put some hard yellow in there for a reason. I'm going back to having my power mornings. I'm going back to having my pre-scheduled nap time. I'm having my dinner, but I reduced that by a one-time block because I'm not cooking it.
Tell them what you had this evening.
Oh, I had some delicious Asian chili chicken, some broccoli that was very good, and some type of squash.
Zucchini and squash chips. And I tried, this is an air fryer recipe, and I was like, I'm already heating up the oven for the chicken, so I'm just going to put it in there. Not my best life choice. But no, it's in the air fryer, it's gorgeous and comes out amazing. And it's literally just some salt, some pepper, some Parmesan cheese, and a little avocado oil.
Right.
Crispy it.
Yep. So I'm gaining a time block because I don't cook. I'm not cooking right now. But we got a fairly busy week. We of course have the 5 live streams, but we have an extra one on Saturday because it's Psychic Saturday. I go on discount. We're not doing gallery readings this month, because no one apparently wants them.
Okay. Gallery readings are dead.
Yeah.
Like, we read the room. Idea. We read the room and got nothing.
We read the room and nobody was there, so I said, okay, we're going to take that off for right now. May do it next month. But we're getting our 74.5, well, our 70 hours, because 4 hours is going to be going to a doctor's appointment on Friday that I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you keep trying to not go to.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just the dermatology, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just going to see the dermo again.
I mean, it's not like the big-handed man is going to put his finger inside you.
Well, no, unfortunately not. But let's look back.
That would terrify the audience.
Yeah, no, let's look back at this week. This week was fairly good. We met a lot of our goals. I got bingo a few times this week.
You did?
Yeah. Thursday was so crazy I didn't even record bingo.
Yeah, I don't think you had a moment to record bingo on that one.
Yeah. Tuesday I got bingo in all categories. Monday was very quick, very, very much bingo. But it got rescheduled a good bit.
Yeah, there were some twists and turns there.
Yeah. What I'm finding a problem with is managing my energy level. So that's the reason it's like, nope, we're putting this stuff back in place. So I thought we'd do simple decoration this week. Like, I'm not going to do a lot of the washi tape. I think I'm just going to do like one big sticker and do simple, do comfortable, and go with that. Of course, I've gotten some interesting questions. I don't know. Maybe TikTok's kind of stirred up some stuff. Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, either that or just a bunch of people have been going on a path. Possibly. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes the whole universe just shows up at the same place at the same time.
Well, you know, I blame Hollywood sometimes. I really do.
That's fair. That's actually a thing. Like, sometimes, you know, Hollywood and movies really do create like a random new interest.
Right.
For a lot of people at the same time.
Right. So,
you know, busy creating moments of like, that's not how that works.
Well, that's where I'm at on a few of them. All right, let's talk about the first one I've gotten a lot of questions with. Is the Fae real? Yes, the Fae is very real. Stay out of the world. You don't eat when you're in their world. Their world is about. So what does that mean? That means that the Fae, i.e. keepers of the forest or anything of that nature, are real. They're just not little pixies. Or, Tinkerbells is not Tinkerbells.
Yeah, it's not very, not super friendly.
Yeah. Yo, Shannon, there you are.
Yo.
So the Fae are their own species, their own dimensional beings in their own dimension. They're about 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall, some of them. Big. They can move trees. That's their whole point, is they care for the forest. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, you had a lovely bloat. How lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed your bloat. But anyway, So I'm guessing somebody in Hollywood has started up something about succubuses and incubuses, which are very rare. Let me rephrase that. Let me say that again for the ones in the back. Incubuses and succubuses are very rare, especially nowadays. Do you think we should... Everyone knows what they are, right? At base principle. Incubuses and succubuses are male and female supposed demons. Now, remember, the word demon normally means human do not understand. Throw a rock at. In my metaphysical opinion, while they are real, they're very rare because they're actually humans that have suppressed their sexual urges and desires, and that shouldn't be really occurring in today's time and century. Then basically created an egregore, which is a false being. Everyone following along? Do we need notes? Shannon, you got questions on this one? Thoughts, theories, ideas? Maybe telling me where some of this stuff's coming from? Because it's like, okay, yeah, that's a rare metaphysical theory. So what's your thoughts, Joe?
I mean, I'm finding it interesting that they're all popping up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, and like, it's not like it's the first time ever
All right.
that like that's been a thing. I'm just wondering, like, is it a new show? Because I mean, like Grimm, because y'all watch that, right?
Yeah.
Like that brought up a lot of things.
Well, it did.
And
It brought up...
probably a pretty decent like introduction to some of them that like, yeah, no, these aren't all cute and cuddly.
Yeah.
Like that's not like, yeah, some of the stuff gets me a lot cuddlier than it isn't.
Well, and Disney's done a lot of destruction to the leave the fairies the fuck alone idea.
Well, it sold a lot of costumes.
Well, I'm sure it did. I'm also sure pissed off a lot of fairies going, we don't look like that. You humans are idiots.
Oh yeah, so Shannon's pointing out that anime is filled with lots of demon-centered stories, like hardcore. Black Butler is about a tween in a steampunk era with a demon butler, and they come across other demons.
Okay.
And there's other ones where people are half demon, half humans.
Okay, so they're half undisturbed emotions and full disturbed emotions.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We call it on a Sunday.
Okay.
With a little star piece up here. And the stars well aligned down here to fill in a section I don't use.
Oh, very cute.
Yeah.
I'm trying the glitter washi this week.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm throwing some of that down. And I'm leaving it kind of rough.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know. I always like it when glitter is not perfect.
Well, they either romanticize or horrify it a lot, Shannon. And that's what gets me, is when they horrify it a lot. It's like, no, Tinkerbell isn't going to come eat your face off unless you go and chop her tree down. She might get a little pissed then.
Awesome. May not be able
to. She may not take you to Netherworld. But no, I think that we have a lot of influence of what fairies are because of the Victorian era and the romanticizing of them.
Well, yeah.
It's like a really like Hell's Bells on TikTok. Because she kind of does like real real kind of like what metaphysical demonology is. It's kind of cool, but she's got a whole storyline going on there. Of course, also today I got some new followers on TikTok, and that's kind of nice, although I'm kind of worried about where they're coming from, and here's why. As soon as they follow me, then they message me and go, I'm choosing followers for a reading. Would you like a reading from your ancestors? And I'm like, no, thank you. Another one said, your ancestors has a special message for you. I was like, yeah, I know, they're dusty.
Ouch. But followers, you're getting closer to lives.
I'm getting closer to lives. We forgot to go live on Saturday. It's Friday. We need to make sure that we get our hookups for our Instagram running, so we can go live when the show goes live.
Yeah.
We'll get there. It's a new thing.
Yeah. It'll happen.
It happened. But no, I'll let Invisible fill me in if there's this new anime with Phase and Incubusas and all this stuff. Because believe me, if there is, he'll fill me in. He normally gives and just this and this is out, and that's his thing. He's an animator. It's kind of like your thing is the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the.
Yeah. So I tried this color coding my hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a problem with that.
It bleeds through and looks like you're.
Yeah. Yeah. So that didn't work. So, yeah.
Don't pre-fill your bingo sheet.
Exactly. So, that we can't do that. At least not on this level of paper. But I thought this was the good premium level paper.
It is.
Oh, I don't know. I think we may have to go. If I'm going to use a lot of more, like I was going to use my Zig dots, but that doesn't work either. So I think I'm gonna have to go a level higher in paper if I want to use my Zig dots.
Yeah. I think you is.
Yeah.
Of course, if we go much higher in level of paper, we might as well just grab cardstock and call it a day.
Well, I don't mind it if we can get quality paper, if it's cardstock or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to finish off this page of stickers. I'm going to have to get me a new Stargazer soon, because I've almost killed it. Yay! One sticker sheet down.
Yay!
Bye-bye, sticker sheet. That's 2 for the day today. And this is just simple stickering.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Shannon, are you going to Central Pagan Pride? So I know you'll be at Metro, but I won't be at Metro. I have other plans for that day. There's that. So I think I have the base decoration done for the week. Got some editing to do, and I'm going to figure out how I want to take this out. First, I think we need to get the white out. Because if I'm up at 5 a.m., there's a problem.
Usually. Oh, wow. I just caught something in my planner that, like, I'm so used to, I'm so used to it being there. Plus, I'm so used to, like, yeah, we do that.
Right.
I haven't had mountain bears on my calendar.
Oh, goodness.
Like, in my plan. Like, I know when it is. I know when we're doing that. I just somehow don't have it on my planner. Like, somehow I didn't copy that. Like, go figure that one. Like, but no, I just caught that, and I was like, oh my god.
Well, let me know, Shannon, if you do or you don't, because you may get a delivery.
Ooh.
Then a lot of people are fighting out a depression. I found that as an interesting thing.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah. And see, this is what a lot of people don't get is with depression, the best thing you can do is keep to routine and like make yourself get up and get moving. Because if you get to the point that you can't do that, then you got a problem, and that's not depression, that's something much more. You know, especially when like you're fighting it, you've got to push it. So how's your week? How's your week turning out?
Not bad. Not bad.
Are you home this week?
I is.
Oh goodness. I mean, we
I know,
have
right?
to talk to each other for more than 2 hours in a day. I don't know if I can handle that.
Ew. Ew. This was poorly planned. God, I'm teasing.
I know.
Okay, I got my mountain bear sticker moved over.
Well, that's good. At least
I
you
just
remembered it.
yeah, I had to go rebuild it though.
Uh-huh.
Like, well, because there are differences between the two calendars,
Right.
and so anything that I brought over, I
Mm-hmm.
had to go rebuild it.
Ah.
So I don't know what happened, but I didn't
Mm-hmm.
rebuild it. But
Right.
I rebuilt it. So that was an interesting experience. All right, so I've got it into next Friday, so we'll have that.
Shanties.
Hmm?
You've been read Shannon's comment about traumatizing Natalie with she shanties.
Well, that's what she just said. I've been having fun traumatizing Natalie with sea shanties.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how one traumatizes Natalie, but I'm down to get in on it.
Like, do we just message her with pictures of she shanties?
Have we found a word that psychics can't say? Sea shanties? Or a word combo? Sea shanties? Is it the magical, Sally sells seashells by the seashore?
Oh. She
No,
sent
I'm
links.
just asking.
I don't know.
Shannon sent her links to songs. Okay.
Okay.
I said they are pretty bad, and her exact words, they can't be that bad, so I sent them. Apparently they were.
Uh,
I get it now. Horrible sea shanties being used to traumatize others. I like it. I like it. I like it.
I could see that being a thing.
I usually just traumatize people with like annoying earworm songs that get stuck in your head.
Uh-huh.
Oh, send them on, Shannon. Send them on. She says, like dirty jazz music from the 1930s. I sent her some of those too. Yes, jazz music from the 30s is not all sweet and innocent.
Well, of course it
Oh.
should. But it's so much the basis for double entendre.
Mm-hmm. Well, not even that. Not even that. Like 1930s jazz music, yeah. It's not even an attempt at being coy. It's just some of it's very direct and explicit.
As it should be.
There's no like you, yeah, like, well, Shannon's saying no, these are like 1930s WAP.
Yeah.
Like that's actually been a real TikTok trend that has traumatized a few people. So,
Okay.
well, because some of the songs, like I don't think people get it or knew it or realized it.
Yeah.
And then like they pop up and people are like, what the hell? It's like, Nana was listening to some dirty words.
Nana didn't care.
Yeah, like it's one of those moments.
Send
Like
them to Joe. Joe likes that. Me, I'll go down a rabbit hole.
Oh, send them on. Send them on. I'll put my jazz appreciation in college to good use. Oh.
That was a college course you told me you took, and I was like, what?
Yeah, because I had to take either jazz appreciation, art appreciation, or something else. I never can remember what the third option was, and I know like it was so no, this isn't gonna work. Art appreciation, art history, I think, not just appreciation, but art history.
Okay.
I was sitting here going, I don't think I'm gonna like this is gonna be a horrible game of memory. And I'm not sure I want to go down that road of trying to play this game.
Well, see, here's my thing, and this is what always got me in trouble in college. And I normally won the debate, but the debate of, why am I having to take this course? What is the benefit to my career? This is college. I do not need to expand my horizons. I need to get the fuck out of here on the less government money as possible. So I got tested out of a lot of electives.
Well, yes, but the general theory, is it is supposed to make you, more well-rounded and able to actually move in social circles that are high tolerance. Because if you're going to be asking people for shit tons of their money, you're probably going to have to jump into their world.
Well, you don't normally have to drop into the world to know their world.
I know, but it's one of those things. A lot of business deals don't really like. It's not like, I don't know. Rich people are weird.
Well, they are. Very few rich people know Russian lit.
No, but I had fun with that one.
Yeah.
I did. I had fun with it. Russian lit was fun. Like I burned off so many electives with Russian lit.
She almost got a second degree out of it.
I did. I almost got a minor in Russian lit. I was one class away, and I was out of money. Like I was not taking one more Russian lit class. I wish I could have, but there was no way.
Right. But see, that's my thing is take the classes you need for your career and then get out.
Well, and I probably wouldn't have had as many Russian lit classes or whatever, but I did take a semester off. And so
Mm-hmm.
when I came back in, I was a little out of sync.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up with some glitchiness in my course schedule.
Okay.
So I basically just backfilled with electives. Like, what can I take as an elective? And they're like, anything. And I went, anything? And they went, anything. And I went, okay. And so then, yeah, I got down to that last semester when they're double checking your course credits and they're just having a moment. They had a field day with mine.
Oh, I bet.
They're like, what are you doing? I was like, you said I could take anything. And they're like, yeah, but we didn't mean that so literally. I was like, well, now's the time to tell me.
Yeah.
Like, I was safe. I was fine. I didn't have one of those, like, you're not going to graduate because you have, bad credits or whatever. It was just one of those moments where they were trying to, like, track it, and they were like, what did you do? It's like, you took a lot of Russian lit. And what is this recreation, parks, and tourism doing here? It was like, it was, oh my God. Like, I had to explain it. It was a whole moment.
Okay.
Well, the recreation, parks, and tourism class was servicing individuals in underrepresented groups.
Uh-huh.
And basically, I'm sitting here going, well, yeah, like that's a great class over in your hospitality program,
Right.
which is what Recreation, Parks, and Tourism eventually became, was the hospitality program, or it's whatever, I forget. Anyway, and I'm like, no, I took it because like I want to be able to help people
Mm-hmm.
as I'm working
Mm-hmm.
that may have disabilities or differences of abilities or different ways of communicating or different needs.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, you have nothing, and I do mean nothing, in the IT program or the business school or in any technical program that does that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, check your course catalog. There is nothing for that. Like, that is not a topic in a class. It is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, that was fun. That was fun explaining that. Oh, Shannon would like us to do a reaction video to the.
We'll find one, and we can do that as an interim between my planner and your planner.
Oh no, I was saying in general.
Oh,
She didn't mean right now.
I know. But no, trying to do All Stars this week.
Mm-hmm. You're looking for an all-star week.
I need an all-star week. I need a week where everything goes as planned. Everyone keeps their shit together. They stay in their boxes. No one gets out of their boxes. Everyone stays at their appointment space. No dramas allowed. All husbands report to duty as necessary. Dinner's on time.
I'm doing my best.
No one gets off early or late.
Yeah, good luck with it.
Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't have any ships that interfere that much, so that'll be pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because that's one place I just want to walk over and go, excuse me, let me show you how you make a restaurant schedule. Give me your list of seniorities.
There is that.
Yeah. And then I horrify them as I cut their labor in half.
Basically. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, because I'm like, you don't need these, you need this. You don't need 14 of these, you only need 40 hours. You can go ahead and lay these people off.
It's an option.
Yes, it's an option. If they don't show up, then you lay them off. But you don't lay them off, you just don't schedule them. Like,
Right.
sorry, you don't have any hours this week.
Does work.
Well, that's at least how exactly.
Oh, yeah, the no hours thing to avoid paying unemployment.
Yes. And it works. Normally after about 2 weeks they stop coming in to get their schedule. And then you put them on the schedule for 8 hours one time, and then you can fire them. They can come off your roster because, no call, no show. Well, they didn't know they had to be there because no one checked their schedule. Yes, I was an evil restaurant manager. So anyway, this week I'm going to try to manage my energy a little bit better than what we did the week before. So that on Saturday it's actually a good time. And I have August set up so it runs nice and not perfect. Now let's not fool myself. It's not going to be perfect, but hopefully it will not be the wild ride it has been.
All right.
So Shannon, what do you think of the new planner pages? Someone's trying to chat to me.
That's fun and exciting, especially when we're mid-show.
Well, I swear, it's like a light goes off into people's heads. They're live. We should talk to them.
Shannon says I like them different from what I'm used to, but they look good. I like how it's lines and not grid dots.
I hate
that's
grid
really
dots.
big for him. He's not kidding. He hates grid dots and anyone screwing with his boba order.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Shannon, I'm not going to chat on the show. I'll message direct.
Anyhow,
It
so
does feel like that, doesn't it?
it does. But no, so we went to Kobe last night, and our favorite waitress is there, and she does wonderful things for Joe.
She does.
What? She does.
Well, because I have a tendency to be like, surprise me.
Uh-huh.
Like, when it comes to my boba order, it's just surprise me, and then here's a theme.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I'm really liking the boba blast right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do your worst.
Right.
You know, just go have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And like, she does not lead me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been great. I'm open to like the new experience. I'm prepped for, like, I might not love this. It may not be my favorite, like, but I'll give it a shot. Maybe it's good. Maybe I'll order it again.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. However, that is not me.
yeah, yeah. She didn't catch, because it's been a while since she's been there.
Yeah.
Like, we've been going in offbeat. Like, we've been messing her schedule. And so it had been a while, and I think it's somehow stuck in her head that both of us were open to new things.
I have a very specific order.
Yep, he orders the same thing every time. Like, that's it. That's his boba, and don't fuck with it.
Don't fuck with it. Don't change it. Don't add to it.
Mm-hmm. Like, it was wild and crazy when he tried the boba blast.
Yeah.
And like, he was like, yeah, it's okay. I don't really want it again.
Yeah.
Like, that was where he's at.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I've been at. That's my level. I have a Pacific. I like the Boba Mocha Madness with chocolate, light ice, extra milk tea, nothing else. Simple, easy, complete, done. What's she going to do when I order round two? Anyone want to guess what she put in my boba? Burnt sugar. Burnt sugar. Ouch. She almost got it spit up on her.
And she was so happy. She was so excited. And I, like, the minute she said she'd done it, I just looked at her and was like, you are a brave woman. And that was her first clue. I think I fucked up. Oh,
yeah. You know, when someone specifically orders it and even tells you what they want in it.
Shannon says people who like coffee like burnt sugar.
No, I do not like caramel. I don't like the flavor of caramel. I do not like it in my creamer. I do not like it in my tea. I do not like it in a brownie. I do not want it on a piece of toast. Caramel only belongs in two things: Snickers and Milky Way. Otherwise, don't need it. Okay, I think I'm happy and I've got everything I need in it.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, so we'll switch over and we'll go through and show off mine after we get the weather. We'll look at yours and see what digital land was looking like.
All righty. I am flipping back to Monday. There we go. So yeah, that's what Monday is looking like so far. This is my digital week. I went with, as I was telling you guys, I tried the sparkle and left it a little raw. I'm kind of liking it.
Yeah, that looks kind of neat.
Oh, Shannon is ready to attack you. Like, dude, dark chocolate sea salt caramel is life.
Dude, dark chocolate, sea salt on my crackers, leave the caramel in the pot.
Like, he's not kidding.
No, I love good dark chocolate. I love sea salt on crackers, or in sea, or taffy.
Or on Well, no, you didn't have it there either. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Like, I got the chocolate and caramel on my deep fried cheesecake, and you just got chocolate.
Yeah.
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 She has now called you a blasphemer. The blasphemy.
That's like compared to some of the conversations I've been called this week.
You know, not wrong.
No.
Oh,
Someone is about an inch from away from getting a Bible lesson on my personal Facebook.
You know, there was that event. And then we had a we got an email series. Well, we got an email. One email sent to everywhere, literally everywhere, anywhere humanly possible to send it to.
Yep.
And it was rather interesting this week. That exchange was interesting because I got turned loose on it.
Yeah.
And this is someone who had already tried to be a client.
Yes, was fired.
Well, yeah, and that was on your coaching side.
Yes.
And like I had almost forgotten about him.
I hadn't.
Like, give me another 6 months, I really wouldn't have put 2 and 2 together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's been a while. It's been a minute. And they weren't a client for very long either.
Right.
And I was sitting there reading through their message, which was a novel, and like it all of a sudden hits me who this is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh no. Like, I am so sorry, but no, we can't help you.
Right.
I mean, and that's the truth of it. That's the whole ball of wax is we cannot help you.
Right. Like that's where I'm at. That's where we have reached. Once you've been fired from coaching, I don't take you back. I'm not your mommy.
You're not wrong, Shannon. Not today, Satan. No, like I don't think as a person they're that bad. Like seriously, honestly, I don't think they're personally that bad. I don't have hate for them. I'm just sitting here going, this is not what I want in my business.
Right.
Because they have a history that is not very conducive to being helped.
Right.
And no.
Well, see, and this is something different. Coaching clients, I have high standards for them. They have homework to do. They have work to do. They have, searching to do. They have soul work to do. They should be ready to be coached.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And generally speaking,
my coaching clients are fabulous. Like I fired in my coaching career, I fired maybe 5 people. Normally for the same damn problem. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the self-discovery. They don't want to, set goals. And then they lie to me, thinking that it's okay to lie to me, knowing that I'm going to catch them. Like, hello, do you not see what the other job I do is?
Well, and some of the coaching process and progress is like the accountability portion. And if you're lying about things you're going to be held accountable or you're supposed to be held accountable for, you're kind of missing the point.
Right.
And that's not really, I don't think that was entirely the situation with that one, though. I don't know. I just remember the end of that one.
Mm-hmm.
And where that was, and yeah, no, that was a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But this person has obsessive compulsive disorder. They don't understand boundaries, and they have continued to, message, contact, attempt to communicate, attempt to renegotiate, and it's like, no, dude, 3 strikes, you're fired.
Well, and then like the gaslight reframing
Oh yeah, I love that.
was
Cute.
hmm,
Cute.
it's like, no, see, no, back to the accountability thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was one of those moments. Like, if you had come, like if they had come back in,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel safe saying this now because I'm not going to believe it if they do it. Like, they're going to have watched the show and just like followed the blueprint.
Right.
But like if they had come back in and went, I really screwed up,
Mm-hmm.
and I see that now, and I really understand, and I would really like to try again.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be willing to like do a probationary period where like we give this another go?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, like right there would
Right.
have been like, okay, we can work with that. Like, all right, you caught on to the fact that you weren't listening the first time. You caught on to the fact that you were your own worst enemy. You caught on to the fact that maybe you shouldn't have blown up at people the way you did.
Yeah. And that your
And I can
behavior
work
was
with that.
atrocious. Yeah. You can. I won't. Like, I wouldn't have took him back as a coaching client. I have no takebacks.
Well, fair enough. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I'm slowly developing a short list of people that it's like, no, no.
I have a long list of no. But anyhow. So, anyhow, they emailed like 6 of my profiles.
And a few of mine.
Yeah. And I'm like,
And
no.
no,
Mm-mm.
like, really didn't help them any. It helped their cause none.
Right.
Given the week and the day that they messaged on,
Well, not only
it's
that,
like,
but their behavior. Like,
oh yeah, they're like the behavior of the message, their prior combined with their prior behavior.
right.
But like they did them no favors.
Mm-hmm.
With like the day and the week.
Right.
It was like, no, I had already woken up that morning in kind of a my fucks to give are 0.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that was just like, oh no. No, we're not doing this today.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and I felt like I was kind. I basically gave them a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I sat there and walked them through the realities of their situation and what they needed to do,
Mm-hmm.
as we would tell virtually anyone.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Um, and basically pointed out that what I do for clients is I help with some of this. I do a few of these other things for you if you want. That kind of thing. That's what we do.
Right.
And but then I walked into the fact that no, you are not going to be a client.
Right.
And I was not unkind, but I was also not untruthful.
Right. Well, and I think they're not used to hearing no.
Yeah, they don't ever seem to have heard that or be willing and capable of understanding why no, that no.
Right.
People said no.
Right.
Like consent seems to be a real issue with. Like
Well,
really, like, and I don't mean that to be totally insulting. I really don't. But like that idea that like someone else can choose
yeah.
versus I'm just going to snow you in as hard as I can,
Right.
and you're going to help me one way or another.
Right.
And it's like, oh no, that's a bad.
Well, that's a bad choice of words for me.
Well, for me, it's like, okay, if you want to sound more like my father, please do the following. What, like, like I was having so many memories of my father, just like from sentence to sentence, and I'm like, better than you have tried and failed, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can read this for what it is, and I'm sorry I don't have the emotional investment in you
Mm-hmm.
to get drug in.
Right.
Like that was the thing with my dad. Like, oh, oh. That's why I have real issues with like the one friend who we finally realized needed to be comforted and taken to Walmart.
Ah.
Like and I mean it out of that situation where you're sitting there and it's like, I don't know why I'm doing this thing, and then you finally realize why you did the thing later.
Mm-hmm.
Like after you've been drugged through the whole drama of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, so basically,
Yeah.
I'm doing this thing that makes no sense for me to be doing because you emotionally appealed to me in a way that I couldn't say no to, or felt trapped and couldn't say no to. Okay,
Right. And see, that's the difference with me, I think, is I know the word no. I use it quite often. No, fuck no. I don't fucking think so. Um, and I think some advisors are fearful of that word overall. It's like, nobody, not happening. Not today, not interested. Thank you. Or I just don't acknowledge you.
well, I mean, there is a high correlation between like helping others
Mm-hmm.
and people pleasers. It doesn't
Right.
mean you have to be both,
Right.
but there are a large number of people that are both.
Right.
And I kind of flat said, I'm a people please. Like I actually included that in the email. Was
Mm.
that not only was I saying no and it pained me because, and then I literally said I'm
Mm-hmm.
basically a people pleaser with a knack with technology.
Right.
So
Right.
no isn't really a phrase I say often.
I know you've got to work on that one.
Like I like. Oh, but no, we are both kind of getting to the point work wise where it's like, no, we seriously have to say no to stuff.
Well, I'm getting to
Like,
the point that it's like I don't beat around the bush with business. It's a business. I don't have to work with people that I don't want to work with. I don't have to be nice to people that I don't want to be nice to. I don't have to be friendly just because I should.
well, and it's kind of a nice point career wise to be.
Right.
Like, I will point that out is that like we can afford to say
Right.
that. I mean, because I think we've both been at different points in life, or maybe a number of years of them, in
Mm-hmm.
which it's like I can't afford to say no. Like I need the money. Point blank, end of the story. I need the money. Like, and I think a lot of people go through that early on in their careers. Like, part of it is you don't know how to say no and when to say no and what to say no to. And sometimes you have a belief that if I say yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be part of a next.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you really do have to sit back and like the wisdom of age. You do start to realize sometimes it's just not worth it. And even if you need the money, this isn't the right place to get it because you're
Right.
not going to like the next.
Right.
Because the next is going to be with them, through them, or someone they know.
Well, and I've just gotten to the point where it's like, no. no, thank you. Not where, because and HP90 is really helping me with this, is seeing that I don't have time for one more thing. I don't have time to spend 2 hours over a fantasy idea. And
Well,
like
I'm just. Oh, go ahead.
and like build the idea for them.
Right. Well, additionally, and more where I was talking about was the concept of I've never gotten a good referral from a bad client.
Well, they hang out together.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and I say that with one exception.
Okay.
And that's because it gets complicated. Is that particular client wasn't the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They were connected to.
Mm-hmm.
But their referral was solid.
All right.
So like I'll moderate with that one is be careful who you assign. Like, not every client with problems is a bad client. Sometimes
Well,
they can be okay.
see, I don't think any
But
client's bad. Like, I don't like the connotation of bad client. I just think there are many clients that don't work with my energy vibration or energy field, and I don't deal with them then.
okay, fair enough. I mean, I don't call most like it's rare I call a client bad ever.
All right.
But no, I get where you're like saying it from. I mean, not everyone's your client.
All right. And that was a hard business decision to make, but not every client's my client. Not every business is my business. It's like years. I spent like built my brand up and built other people's brands with me and like done things for them and I'll just come down and bring people into your store so that you can have a psychic there and it'll be good for your store and it'll get you some attention and whatever it needed to be. And oh, don't worry if I don't make any money. We'll do some PR. We'll do some press for you, and oh, I'll help you along in your career, and I'll bring you onto my podcast, and we'll get you clients. And oh, I know this web designer or this web company or this scheduling pro. I'm done with that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of I don't know. It's one of those things. Not every I don't know. I have whole theories. I think for some people it's just the right help at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like I think it doesn't work out.
Right.
And they may catch it later and be like, oh, now's when I need to do that.
Right.
Or okay, I get it now. This like my situation changed. I can see it.
Right.
Things like that happen.
Right.
I never have I don't have issues or whatever with people for that one.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of clients over the years that like tried to have a conversation, had the conversation, had it multiple times,
Mm-hmm.
and then years later, it's like, oh yeah, we need to do that. We need to move on that now. It's like today. It's like not that I'm unprepared. I just have to go refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but okay, glad today was the day you woke up and chose, world peace.
To run a business.
Well, run a bit. For some, it's not really that they can't run their business. It's that like the thing just wasn't mentally working for them until.
Right.
Oh, but no. But
Hey,
no.
Brenda. Hi, Shannon. Well, Shannon's been here.
Yeah. Hey, Brenda.
But no, a lot of people don't get that Aeson's done doing a lot.
Can understand.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really hopeful for a really good week this week.
I am too. It looks nice. I'm doing I done it backwards this week. Planned out my dailies.
Oh yeah, Brenda's pointing out just me that's really late.
You're never late. You're right on time.
You made an entrance.
Divine timing is a magical thing.
Just like an hour and 15 minutes into the show. But that's fine. It's fine.
She's probably going somewhere.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
You're Brenda, you're great. But no. I don't know. Yeah, I like there's something about hitting your late 30s, early 40s. Like, I don't know, the pressure comes off.
Well, I think for me,
I'm not saying there's no pressure and no stress. Like, do not hear that in what I just said. I mean, some of the like stuff that you do in your 20s, you just know.
Yeah.
You just look at that kind of crap and just know. Like, not happening.
Well, I think you'll learn.
Yeah.
You know, more so it took me a little while longer. It took me to my 40s to go, do I enjoy doing this? No. Does it bring me joy? No. Am I getting anything out of it? Also, no. All right, I'm done.
Yeah. Like, why am I here? What am I doing?
Yeah.
What's going on?
You know, and I think COVID taught me that. Sorry, COVID really taught me that.
Exactly. You lose a lot of the give a fucks as you get older.
You're right.
Yes? Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shannon is really tired from the knot.
Yep.
Who's all the peopling?
Yes. People suck you dry.
It can. Like,
Yeah.
psychics and introverts, peopling is real bitch.
Yes, it is. You know, and learning to manage that can be a lot. You're right.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
Well, looks like yours is coming along.
It's getting there. The weekly's getting there. Like I said, I've done it backwards. I've done my dailies this week. Now I'm doing my weekly. Which I found sometimes I just flip to the weekly to look at where something is.
Okay.
Whereas like the daily, I really have to go in and make notes and like I'm running appointments and calendars, but it's like, can you hop in a Zoom in 3 hours? No.
Basically.
You know. And this week, like I'm not giving up my gym time to make people happy. That's over with.
Okay. I didn't think I'd ask you to do that.
Wasn't you. You weren't the only person in my world that will pop into my messenger and go, can you do X, Y, and Z? Or file C looks like it's file D. Would you confirm that?
I tend to encourage.
I know you do. You do very well at encouraging.
I was trying.
Yeah. Which, by the way, they're having an open gem day I think it's this month or next month, and you can come out and play with me.
Oh, okay. Like just like all the things, or is
Yep.
it just like is it
Yeah,
gonna
like
be like a timeshare? Is it gonna be like, you get a free vacation, you just have to sit through this 3-hour meeting?
no.
Okay.
It's like, no, you can actually come and work out at the gym with me for the day, and we can see how you gym, and then you can decide if you want to come gym with me more.
Mhm. Okay.
Maybe we can get you into gym.
Yeah, we were trying to get me into the Y.
Yeah, I know, but they haven't opened their pool up.
What?
Yeah, they're still you still have to schedule to go to the pool.
What?
Yeah, one lane. That's the reason that I stayed at any time when the contract renewal came up.
What
Yeah.
the heck? What the heck?
I'm going to ask this again. What time's my doctor's appointment?
What time?
Yes,
Okay.
since we're on
Oh,
your
sorry.
calendar.
Yeah, sorry, wrong calendar. Um, um, um,
I think it's 2:40 on Friday.
um, are are you talking for the August 25th? Because I don't have your appointment with your doctor.
No, I am
Oh,
talking for July 28th. We changed it on the planner. I mean, we changed it in the digital. What am I working? Friday, August 28th.
oh,
I mean,
oh, 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 oh. Sorry, got it now. One moment. Ba, 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 ba. All right, so Friday, you are working, of course, from midnight to 1 a.m.,
uh-huh.
10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.,
Okay.
4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.,
Okay.
and then 9:30 to 1 a.m.
Okay. So yeah, the dermo is at 2:40.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my weekly. Anyway, what else you do? You got your glitter on.
I got my glitter on. I got my little sticky notes.
How are those
Uh,
working?
they work out okay. I find them a nice little parking lot for stuff that I need to remember,
Okay.
but may not necessarily be something I have to do, or for
Mm-hmm.
adding more detail about stuff that hits that top three priorities where it's like, oh no, you must do that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's mostly where I use it. It
Okay.
comes in pretty good. It comes in pretty good. And I'm going ahead and officially adding to your schedule. There we go. But yeah, no, the little notepads come in good. I'm still not doing great at tracking my water.
Me either.
Like I'm drinking it.
Yeah, it's just remembering to mark it down.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks where getting everything marked down is not going so.
All right. All right. So let's show them my weekly, and then we'll go into the daily weathers.
Hi, Anne.
Hi, Anne.
Right.
There we go.
Shannon says, "Ew, water." See, it's not as bad as you think because he found water talk,
Uh-huh.
and now our coffee pot area looks like a Starbucks went out of business. Um,
Don't wish that on me. I'm still having hope for the one going into business.
oh, Anne would like a reading.
Well, and I work off questions, honey. So I need your name, your birth date, and your question.
Yep. All right. So just need that birth date, and we can do that.
But anyway, I done. This is the weekly. We're doing the cosmic crystal layout. I kind of like that. I'm really getting used to these 3 boxes. I might, pull out some happy boxes and get together.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's coming together nicely. I like the like cosmic.
Yeah. I like the 3 boxes because I can put my work schedule here. This is the podcasting schedule here. And these are all the other events that are just mine. Like recently I stopped, tracking yours and Mikey's stuff because y'all guys can go be adults.
that's. I'm not sure that's an assumption you want to cast.
1.
All right, so we're ready for Anne's question.
Well, yeah, I'm already shuffling.
Okay, so Anne. Oh, okay. I was gonna read it.
Read.
All right, so Anne 52981. Is there a future together ahead for me and Mike, please? Is there commitment coming, like engagement or marriage for us, please?
Mm. All right. So I'm kind of doing a ladies' fan here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the modified ladies' fan. Looking at you and Mike, I think there's a lot of attraction and a lot of desire. There is a lot of sexual energy. I do feel commitment coming. I, however, think that you two have a different time scale. And you guys are going to have to balance that out because he's very focused on the physical and this is where things are going, and you're very much focused on what's next. And there's a lot of opportunity there. So, with that all coming together, yes, there is a commitment coming and marriage, engagement to marriage within, I will go 8 months for engagement, within 18 months for marriage, but y'all guys need to get your foundations to get onto the same schedule.
There you go, man.
Yeah. And I really like how the cards lay out on the planner. I might start doing I probably will start doing it. I'm going to start a project in August for my Patreons. It's called A Picture a Day, where I at least take 1 picture and post it a day to Patreon because I want to get in the habit of capturing pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So,
Very nice.
but no, this is
very welcome, Anne.
the very classic Happy Planner 3-box system in the HB90. The only problem I have is task management. That's always been my problem with this. So I'm thinking that these may move up and then my tasks can go along into the bottom boxes.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll see. But all right, so moving on. These have got to get glued together. Monday, we have Stay in Your Magic. And what's our weather for that day?
Oh, for Monday?
Yes. After I get you. Yeah. Yes, and you can ask another question.
You certainly can. So Monday is sunny.
Okay.
84 and 63.
Okay. And of course, on Monday is Modern Spiritualist, and we'll be talking free will and psychic timing.
There you go. All right.
All right.
So Tuesday is partly cloudy.
Okay. Okay.
84 and 65.
All right. And of course, its theme for the day is choose love. Wednesday.
Mostly sunny.
Okay.
88 and 66.
Okay.
Partly cloudy on Thursday.
And it's stargazing, so let's see what we can do with that.
89 and 69.
Okay.
Partly cloudy on, oh, that's Saturday.
Yeah.
I thought we were on Friday.
There we go. We skipped Friday.
Yeah.
Looking at the stars.
There you go. Partly cloudy.
Okay.
90 and 69.
Okay. Saturday.
Oh, well, it's a good thing it's Psychic Saturday because it's going to be scattered thunderstorms.
I'm going to have to show more kindness that day. I really am. Because, cursing at the sky is never a good thing. Okay.
86 and 68.
Okay.
Scattered thunderstorms.
Yuck.
Oh, if you think you're mad now, just wait. 85 and 66.
Okay.
And there we go.
At least there's no snow.
Fair enough.
I will put up with the heat as long as I don't have to deal with heat and snow together. That's really bad. All right. So Anne has another question.
Yes. So that was Ann 52981. Will I be approved for my mortgage, and will I buy the house I was looking at?
Take a look. And you sure you want the house you were looking at? Because I'm going to dig in here for a moment. All right. First of all, we have a lot of options here, but we got jealous you trying to find the scale. Then we have the Chariot with the four of wands, which is house and home. However, it's a lot of stress and aggravation. Like there's problems there. So we really want to take a moment and look at our goals. Make sure it's the house you want, because I feel like there may be something foundationally or something that's just traumatic to deal with wrong with the house.
Yeah, your deck's in a mood tonight.
Oh, she has been in the mood all day. Like she done gotten saged and tapped on the desk and gummied out. And
I'm just saying that's two for Anne that I'm sitting there looking at the spread going, like it's just, ooh.
You really want that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it looks like it's going to be a good week, guys. It's, the pages are pretty. I really like this. If I end up just doing this and we can find, you'll end up probably getting another one. If we could figure out a way for me to play bingo.
I have threatened to make them into bingo cards and get him a stamp.
Yeah. Then I may go to just using a weekly for right now because I'm really not doing anything heavily time-based. But keeping up with this is problematic. Yes, I do think you will. I just want you to be careful with the house you get.
Yeah, he wasn't seeing issues with the mortgage. He was seeing issues with the house.
Yes.
Like, so be very, very, very careful.
Like, make sure you get an inspection. Like, that'll be key. All right, guys. So, as you know, the 30th will be a monthly setup video. We're going to be getting ready for August. We're going to be putting together the Psychic Master Planner for August. It will be a lot of HB90 because we love HB90. I think there's a few modifications to it that'll actually benefit me more, and it's more the placement of pages. So, we're going to get Joe. Yeah, Joe help me with that. I feel like you'll end up probably getting a different house. Otherwise, I think that's because you'll figure that out when you get the inspection done.
I think she didn't catch you were responding to her.
Yeah. Well, there's that 30-second delay.
Oh, well, there's that too. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
All right. My turn?
Yes, the 30th, we will be meeting. We will probably go live about 7 o'clock, 7:30 for Psychic That Plans, because it is the monthly setup meeting that takes a good bit.
That's right.
Yeah. We have it at 8. We'll probably end up going as soon as we get dinner done.
Okay.
Yep.
So, let me fix that then, because that hasn't gone out yet. Oh, nope, that went out.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys. So correction to your emails.
Right.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah. But
you're very welcome, man.
You're very welcome. And you can always book an appointment with me at aesonknight.com if you would like to get a private reading. And we can delve into a little bit more than we do on air.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's pop this down. Let's go back to this. All right. So what is your 2 goals this week?
Well, actually, I think my 2 goals are to go ahead and take this what looks like a wonderful week.
Uh-huh.
And basically knock out one client's website.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I'm gonna beat some people over the head.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure that gets done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would really like to go through and find some space on my desk.
Okay.
Because it's been getting a little crowded in here.
Okay. Well, my goal this week is to stay on schedule, or to jump into schedule.
All right. What's your other one?
My other goal this week is to get into the pattern of working in my main office when I should be, and working in my satellite office in the evenings.
Okay.
Because it gets hot back here in the evenings.
Yes, it does.
And annoying, because that's also when it becomes the Gizmo room, and Gizmo likes to have a show, and I haven't had time for a show.
Right.
Yeah. So if I can get on schedule this week and get everything wrapped up and be ready for a really powerful August, we'll be happy. I think that's the other goal, is to get me ready for a powerful August.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because we finish out August hitting all the goals that have been set for us. Ooh, honey. September will be a breeze.
Yes.
Yes. So with that, guys, we do want to take a moment and thank our baristas. They are amazing. They rock our support team.
They do.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. All right. So, of course, we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. If you'd like to learn more about us, the show, or how you too can become a Patreon sponsor and receive all the wonderful benefits our baristas receive, please visit us at PCSPNetwork.com.
And with that, guys, you have a great night, and we'll see you later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.